What's good, guys? So it's your boy DB and I'm back with that huge backlog of Grand Arena that I promised was coming. Now there's not going to be any webcam in these because they've all got like variable frame rates, and all that's going to happen is my webcam is going to go out of sync with what you're actually watching, so my commentary will come off, it starts spoiling things, it'll be a total mess. But we're going to get through this backlog. You can catch my live current ones obviously on my Twitch channel, which will all eventually be ported here as soon as the backlog is done. My absence was explained in a recent video which I'll pop up here somewhere, and you can check that out. So let's get on with these videos, right? Let's get this backlog out of the way and get on with some new content. Let's do this. Okay, time for the final bracket. We're finally wrapping up season 2. We're against Dan. See how he's done. Looks like probably first timed everything and then tripped on the bottom, judging those banners. Yeah, run through absolutely everything with no problem. And whoa, he's had a heck of a problem with my Night Sisters. 7 defenses. Okay. Safe to say that's not going down. What's he got? Calf, Padme, looks like Rogue One and Django as well. Low gear on both of these teams. Neither of these are going to be a problem actually. That's quite nice. I assume Jedi? No, apparently I'm unsure. I'm checking something. What am I scared of? No, it doesn't look like he's particularly scary. I mean, yeah, he generally isn't when he's, you know, below Relic. Yeah, obviously I'd had a few bad runs with Padme teams at this point, so clearly I'm not quite as confident as I am now. And, yeah, really having to check that there. Come on, let's go get the Jedi. Run through. Apparently I'm considering a different team. Yeah, it looks like I may be going Empire. This must have been around the time I've actually gone and remodded them. It's the 4th bracket now, so I would have had an additional join window. This might be around the time I've started to take them a little bit more seriously. I mean, the mods are still nothing incredible, but they're at least usable now in like the 80s and stuff with regards to speed. Tarkin, I think he probably got given a couple of extra pieces of gear because I think he's only 1 away from 11 now. Apparently I'm not quite sure how to face it still, but yeah, it probably makes most sense to do that. Otherwise, you just end up with him taunting the whole bloody time. Get the debuffs going. Probably not even the optimal way to play it. I can't even remember. I haven't used this in quite a while against one of these teams. This is probably the last time. Because most of the ones I come across these days are Relic, and as much as my Empire have been improved, they're not beating the Relic ones. Anakin just one-shot my entire team. Another fracture. Probably should have fractured Kenobi there. I think I just clicked that too fast. I'm not sure why I would have done that way, because we're just going to get stuck on him. Would need to get shock on, and for that to stick, I need to make sure there's no protection up on him. Interesting watching this right now. Why am I not trying to shock Kenobi? Surely that would be more useful. I suppose Barriss is there as well. She's going to screw that up. I've got it on him now, though. Just as fracture comes around anyway. There we go. That's what we should have done last time. But forgive my noobish ways. Obviously, you had seen all the issues we had been having with Padme. And, yeah, not really used to this team. It's probably the first time I've ever used Empire versus Padme as well. I've heard it works, but because of how poor mine were, I'd never looked up the video. I don't even know who did the video. I just know I'd heard of this, this counter as long as 3PO wasn't in the team. Yeah, I mean, this has gone fairly smooth considering I've got 2 Gear 11s and a Gear 10 on the team. I don't think there's any 6-dot mods on the 2 Gear 12s. Thrawn may have one or so, but neither of them are priority characters, him or Palpatine. They're characters who just get what's left over, really. They're not A-tier characters. Come on, I may as well get Barriss. If you don't kill Barriss, just her and Grievous, her and Kenobi just work so well together. There we go, 55. Not pretty. I could have played that better. I saw a few areas in the gameplay now, but yeah, the win is the important thing because that has actually allowed me to keep my Jedi team. So we've got Calf Squad, Rogue One, and then we got Django. So it's probably best I take out this one and see if First Order are behind. What do I used to use Republic, didn't I? All the time. I used to massive overkill. Probably had to kill that with just 3 characters, to be fair. That was usually my my go-to counter, purely because I don't have a First Order to beat them. But looks like I'm daring to go Resistance again. You guys remember we had that absolute nightmare battle versus a Calf team before, where the tenacity was just through the roof and we couldn't actually stick any exposes. It just didn't, you know, we weren't critting and nothing was sticking. Couldn't get any sort of control of the team, and Resistance ended up losing. That was a crazy battle, and I haven't used them since. But clearly I was feeling brave here. I'm experimenting. I'm in a pretty comfortable position now. I'm really closing in on Kyber by this point, because we won essentially every battle in Season 2. I think we've dropped 1. Which is, yeah, it's not bad at all, because it's my first time in Division 1 as well. We had quite a few close calls in Division 2, but never managed to actually make it. We always missed by like 300 points or whatever. But yeah, first time in Division 1 and actually performing better, apart from that one battle that we shall not speak of. And yeah, actually in with a shot for a change. One shot Jahani. So just Mission and T3. And T3 doesn't really bring a lot to this team, to be honest. I find if he's ever in the team, you've got a really easy win coming your way. There we go. No Canderous to screw up that soft squad. Perhaps that's the reason I got wrecked last time. I'm sure Canderous just wouldn't stop spamming him, and Mission just slaughtered me. Oh, Grievous. Just as why I didn't use Jedi. Oh, it's not really high-end Grievous or anything. Could still use Rebels with that. So Bugs, that'll be an obvious Traya one. It's not like I'm going to use it anywhere else, so that'll be why I'm just going straight at it. That team is just reserved permanently for Bugs these days. Yeah, you can do it with 4. Did it with 4 last night in Territory Wars. The entire team was like Relic 5, and this team with no decent mods or whatever still beat it handedly. Time for them to absolutely slaughter Savage, because the poor guy gets picked on constantly. It's one of the perks of taking him there. I never have to worry about Spy managing to one-shot my Scion again, because they always just go for him. Go figure, every single time I usually attack, their health goes up. That was the one time I attacked and their health actually went down to yellow, and that would have killed if we had gone for Savage's special. Right. Very, very easy, this one. Savage might actually survive for a change. Right, Spy's down. Soldier's down. Back is down. No, he's not. Because Nihilus is a complete sissy. Right, there we go. Right, they're actually gone. I imagine, excuse the squeaky chair, I imagine I probably took out Grievous by this point. Because I usually keep Jedi for one of maybe 3 teams, and I've not seen any of them except this one really. I mean, we had the Padme team, but it wasn't really high end, so it's not usually something I would dive to use Jedi on. Playing it safe, going Bastila lead on this one. Old Ben for the ability blocks, because, you know, I seem to really like those for whatever reason. Alright. Just, yeah, there's no point risking too many AoEs, like using Revans followed by Yodas, because the gear isn't all that high on this team, and I'll end up just killing the droids and having to eat a lot of unnecessary attacks from Grievous. One ability block, well worth bringing him. Good job. Good job, Ben. Those were not the ability blocks I was looking for. Let's get B2 out of here. Right, there we go. He shouldn't take long at that gear. Those relic ones can be a real pain. They just, you're hitting and hitting and hitting, and they just don't die. And you end up losing the mark on the character and having to redo it, which kind of really sets you back, because that next one should have gone on Grievous. Right, B2's gone. That's a case of just whittling the team down, preferably not killing them, just to maximize banners, but apparently I didn't care, and I killed him anyway. Oh, Ben, well, they haven't actually tripped Savior yet, have they? So Ben's about to heal anyway. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, Grievous is really not good at Gear 12, is he? Really isn't. Ugh, stuck on Droidica now. There we go. Trip Savior, fully healed. That is such a pain when in the old days where everyone was still figuring that out, and you're trying to kill the weak character, and you'd end up having to fight Kenobi and kill him, and then fully healed. Oh, what a nightmare. Alright, get that off. Kill him. Down you go. Yeah, this is looking like a very, very comfortable first round, to be honest. He tripped 7 times on the Night Sister squad, which is a nightmare by anyone's standard. And then none of these defenses have been problematic at all. Like the top teams that would usually cause me an issue are quite undergeared, thus they're not, and they're just absolutely collapsing. I mean, Grievous team, Padme team, they've both just utterly been broken. I mean, the Bug team isn't particularly high end either. I mean, you've got 2 Gear 11s in there, one of the crucial ones for that matter being Brood. So, I mean, Rogue One aren't going to cause any difficulty whatsoever. Django can, compared to Bossk Lead, he can, but as long as you're familiar with the team and quite how to face it, he won't. Right, so it's a case of if I'm comfortable enough using my Ewoks against Rogue One, gambling that First Order aren't behind, I've got a lot of top end teams left over, so it really shouldn't matter, to be honest. I'm obviously nervous just in case, like, you know, Malak or something is sat behind, or, you know, Night Sisters, any kind of team that is pretty strong. Am I going to undersize? Don't you dare go and get Kylo. Do not. Oh, I'm going to take in Ezra. Okay. That makes a change. Probably don't even need him, because honestly he'll probably just get killed. So Trouble Gear 11 Ezra, not very tanky. And the AI knows it, and it's like, yeah, let's just kill him, because at least it takes their eyes off Han for 5 seconds. Go on then. Cool, Han. Extra shots. Done. Right, well there goes their tanks, and now they're just sitting ducks. I'm going to be picking pieces of Bounty Hunter up off this floor in no time. We're definitely going to lose some banners. Oh wow, we lost Luke. What the? That was Zam, wasn't it? My word. She's just like sticking thermals and popping this team. I haven't had that happen before, but fortunately, he tripped up a lot, so... Why did Luke take so much damage? That's unusual. 52. Well, that's not pretty at all. Perhaps I should have taken Kylo. Beat it one time, it might have been warranted. Nah, just use anything. What we got? We got Padme left, we got Grievous left, Ewoks are left, so even if First Order are behind, we're going to kill them, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Not unless I do something really stupid and try to kill them with like one character or something. Come on, let's slice this team up. We gotta get to Jin. Yep, stealth. I may have the most uncomfortable chair of all time. I'm really trying not to move and make a racket on the microphone, but oh wow. Must upgrade my chair. Come on then, down you go, Jin. To be fair, this Jin's actually taking a bit of a kicking. Normally, they just melt. That was way overkill. Clearly, I was fed up of her not dying. Cassian's only gear 11, so yeah, that's not gonna... He's not gonna stay around for very long. Unless Chirrut goes ahead and does that, of course, and just completely re-heals him. Yeah, could really do with Logray removing all this, or just Paplu. Cue the counter attack. Nope. K2 can't be bothered today. He's having a timeout. Right, Cassian's gone. It is nice when K2 doesn't do his job. He's pretty much just stood there the whole battle. He's not interested at all. Right. Yeah, this is going to be pretty comfortable. We're getting all our health and everything back up. And then we go and eat an AoE. Handy. Yeah, Foresight. Swarm. Yes, that was quite lucky, that little bonus attack there, because we triggered Baze's taunt, but with everybody like boosted that way, there was no real reason he shouldn't have died. So now it's time to kill K2. Oh, he finally does something. Or was that his actual turn? No, that was his actual turn. So yeah, he actually finally countered. Oh, now you're real mad. We done pissed K2 off. That's it, get those debuffs off. Definitely dropped a couple of banners now though. Because he finally came to life and started hitting us. Oh no, we only dropped one in the end, we healed enough. Fair enough, 59. Take that, no problem. Not bad, not bad. Right, what is our First Order are hiding at the back, and Night Sisters for that matter, but that's not a good Night Sister team. That's very fragile in the places you don't want the team to be fragile. Yeah, this should be pure trooper bait. Something pretty horrendous will have to happen for my troopers to collapse on this. Gear 11 zombie is going to absolutely crumble, which allows me to get straight onto Daka, who herself is gear 11. So she's not going to really withstand any of this blast of fire. Alright, so Talzin can't even do Plague. She's stuck there. And because she's got like basically full TM anyway, anytime we're dropping enemies to yellow, her TM isn't actually spiking and it's not benefiting her. Because it's already full. Alright, so time for Nest. And a gear 11 shouldn't really be a problem. It just depends quite how high the tenacity is. I mean, she's taken a few hits from Death Trooper and not actually been dazed yet, so it can't be too bad. Unless I'm just having terrible luck. This may have been the final straw for me where I actually improved Death Trooper's ability to actually land daze. And we've got it on now, so she's screwed. Increase the cooldown so we can't get dazed. Lots of TM. Just bide time. Hopefully somebody that isn't total squish gets the next attack. It's always the worst when Stark goes next. You go all the way through, you get her unstunned, all that protection's gone, and then it's Stark's turn. It's like, really? He's like the one that can't kill her. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. One team remaining. And it's my beloved First Order, my old rivals. There's really no need for a fourth member, dude. We have relics on all of these now. And I'm taking Rex. Why am I taking Rex? We don't need him in this team. In the previous bracket, we still had a Gear 12. The one before that, we had like... we had another Gear 12 and an 11. So each time we've gone up, we've gained a relic. Which isn't bad going. And here we are, finding the fourth. We got 3 relics on the squad. I believe they were all probably relic 4 by this point. It wasn't long ago I took them all to 5. Once I'd kind of got to a point where I could actually sacrifice those holo projectors. Wow, yeah, this team is utterly collapsing. Padme team is so good on offense. I mean, it's good on defense if the enemy doesn't have a counter that's like, somewhat near the same power. And there we go, full cleared the whole thing, first time, no difficulties. And Dan has had a total mare on my Night Sisters, and it's not possible for him to even win if he does somehow clear them now. So that's in the bag, and I'll see you guys in round 2. We out of here.